How this summit, the Commonwealth Summit, has helped in improving the trade relationships between Mauritius and India, and what do you see in the future of both of the countries?
Well, first, pranam to all your viewers. And I think this first India-Commonwealth SME Trade Summit is meant for all Commonwealth countries to see how they can work together to improve intra-Commonwealth trade. In the case of Mauritius and India, we are already doing quite some trade, and we are already looking at developing a further instrument for improving the trade between India and Mauritius. The name of this instrument is CECPA, a comprehensive economic partnership agreement with India. It has been very many years coming. Finally now, we have an offer on the table, and we're waiting for a response from the Indian side. We do hope that this can happen very quickly. I think through this kind of instrument, certainly we could develop greater partnership potentials and potential for trade both in goods and services. Most of our focus has been on trade in goods, and I think India is a big service provider. It's a universal service provider. Mauritius has developed quite some expertise in certain service sectors, and I think this is where we can work together, certainly for each other, but also to service the rest of the continent in Africa, for example.
Do you think this will require any policy changes or any innovation or reframework of any policies so that relationships can improve?
If we're talking broadly about the Commonwealth, I really believe that most policymakers have similar views and have similar, have similar directions in which they go. I think what is needed now are more practical steps to improve intra-Commonwealth trade. One of them was something I suggested today, was the creation of an e-platform for all the Commonwealth countries, where you could have the small and medium-sized entrepreneurs, enterprises actually be listed on that portal. It would give some comfort level. Now, the reason why I say this is that today most people trade by using electronic means, and you have such a wide variety of platforms that you sometimes don't know what to access. So I think, again, if you have major platforms like the Commonwealth putting together countries, you can encourage other countries to go and look at these websites that have such a big variety of countries favored there. But if you were referring to the question of India and Mauritius, no, there are no policy changes needed. My Prime Minister just left India yesterday after a state visit, and I think the relations, if I can use a word that's well known to India, are as incredible as they can be. And I think we're very grateful for all that India does for us, and I think we're always very happy to partner with India for working in the continent and for working across the world as well.
And finally, would you like to say something to the small and medium enterprises in India and Mauritius?
Yes, I think what I want to say to them is this. We have 126,000 small and medium-sized enterprises in Mauritius. In India, they're in crores. You know, it's huge. And I really think that there are areas where they can work together. I would invite all of the small and medium-sized entrepreneurs in India to access our website on the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Mauritius. They can there have first-hand meetings with their counterparts in Mauritius. I think if they work together, they can create a lot of backward and forward linkages and integrate global value chains much more easily. Thank you.